In this video, we're going to evaluate the definite integral from 1 to e of x to the third multiplied by the natural log of x. And most of the time when you have the natural log function multiplied by a power of x, it's going to be a standard use substitution. The majority of the time, probably integration by parts. And on this one, I use integration by parts. Here's your standard formula. There's other forms of this formula, but this is the one that a lot of times people use. You have the integral of u dv will equal to the product of u and v minus the integral of v du. So we're defining basically a function here on this integrand u that we can differentiate, and then a function dv that we can integrate. So there's your formula. Now I can integrate x to the third. I can take the derivative ln, I can differentiate, I can integrate it, but it's a little bit more involved. We have to derive this formula in another video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let u equal to ln of x. That'll be 1 I'll differentiate. And then the dv, I'm going to let that equal to x to the third. dx. If I don't have two functions in the integrand, then I can always pick one to be 1, and the dv could be, say, 1 dx or just dx. So then the du derivative here of ln is 1 over x, and then I have the dx. And then for the dv, integrate both sides. On the left with respect to v, I get v here, and the integral of x to the third dx, just add 1 to the exponent there, I get a 4. Then I divide, basic integration here, and then I'm set up. So this would equal to the product of u and v. That's your formula, u and v. And u is ln of x, and v is x to the fourth over 4. I'll put the v first. Got x to the fourth over 4. And then it's the u, that's ln of x. Now if I didn't have limits of integration, or if this wasn't a definite integral, this would be the first part of the answer. But in this case, this has to be evaluated from 1 to e. And then the rest of the formula is minus the integral and the v, whatever we got for v. In this case, it's x to the fourth over 4. And then v du. Okay, so now it's the du, which is over here. So that's going to be 1 over x dx. And this one again, limits of integration are from 1 to e. And then we're just going to bring this down for now. Just those little marks, that means that this is going to be right there. And then it's minus. I'm going to simplify this. Haven't taken the integral yet here for this one. 1 to e, and then reduce this. This gives me x to the third over 4. And it's dx. Again, bring it down, the first part. And now I'm going to integrate this one. So I add 1 to the exponent here, that's 4, and then divide by the 4. So it'll be minus x to the fourth, and the 4 comes over, so it'll be 16 here. And then I put the limits of integration right here, from 1 to e. And then I put equals here. So in this part here, I'm going to go ahead and evaluate this part right here. You evaluate this expression at e, and then you subtract the value at 1. So put it e there. ln of e, since this is base e, this is 1. Put it e there, that's 1. Then put it near where the x is, that's e to the fourth over 4. And then it's minus the value at 1. Well, if you put a 1 where the x is for ln, natural log of 1 is 0. So this gets wiped out. I'll just put 0 there. And then let's do this one now. This is minus, and we evaluate. Let me put parentheses here, because it's minus all of this. Evaluate this thing at e, so put an e right there where the x is, e to the fourth over 16. It'll be e to the 4 over 16. And then it's a minus. Evaluate at e, and then you subtract the value at 1, the lower limit. So this will be minus 1 to the fourth is 1, so this is 1 over 16. So this is going to equal to Okay, this is minus 0 here, so this is going to be e to the 4th. Notice we have the denominator of 16, so let's multiply here by 4 and by 4. So that'll give me 4 e to the 4th over 16. Just finding your common denominator for 4 e to the 4th over 16 is the same thing as e to the 4th over 4. And then I got a minus, distribute the negative here, e to the 4th over 16. Minus there, so it'll be plus 1 over 16. And I move this up here, get it equal to, so 4 e to the 4th minus 1 e to the 4th, that's 3 e to the 4th. That's over 16. And then I got the 1. And that's over 16 also, so I just put it plus 1 over 16. And this is your exact answer right here. Remember, this is a definite integral, so we don't have a constant of integration. 3 e to the 4th plus 1 over 16. Now if they want that approximation, you can use your calculator, and this would be, say, to one decimal place, 10.3. Comes out to something like 10.2996. Rounded out to one place. So this is your exact answer, and this is an approximation to one decimal place. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.